Hi, it's Dale. Today we're going to look at this fuel regulator. Had a customer give this to me. I mentioned to him that I need to get a fuel regulator for my Ford F100. It's got a 390 with dual quads on it. It's running a Carter electric fuel pump, and my pressure is about 7, and those it's got Edelbrock carburetors on it, and they can only handle about not more than about 6, I think. Start running rich. So anyway, I mentioned to him I needed one, so he gave me this thing, and I didn't say anything to him at the time, but the first thing I noticed on it was that it had 1/8" pipe here for that. Same thing that's going to choke it down a lot. And then I measured this out. It's 3/16 on the center of this. Now it's 3/8 on the outside, or for 3/8 hose, but it's choked down pretty well right there. So I thought I'd tear it down and just see what it looks like on the inside as well. So I kind of loosened everything up here. All right. So this is signal for vacuum or pressure if you've got forced induction, which at least for fuel injection, good idea to hook that up. Now this will work on either fuel injection or carbureted for amount of fuel pressure that it'll regulate. So we're going to tear this thing down here real quick, see what we got on the inside. These come from eBay. I think Amazon's got them too for around $20. Usually I've seen them from $15 to about $25, just depending where you get it from. And a lot of times they include a piece of hose and 4 hose clamps, and a sometimes an adapter for fuel injection. So I'm almost there. Got one more to go. So this is of course, your adjustment for the amount of fuel pressure you want. So I've torn down a lot of the ones that are made by Holley stuff just for repairs. Sometimes they need a new O-ring or something in them. But it's the first time for one of these. So okay, so there's our portion that hooks into our adjustment there, and spring loaded, I think, should be. Yeah. So keep that in my focus, just like that, and then that'll push up against this, and how much pressure you push against that is how much fuel pressure you'll regulate. This seems to be a piece of nylon there, pushes up against here. So let's see, our fuel on here will, get this right, will come in here and then exit out this side here. So fuel is going to come through these 4 holes right here, and they're going to exit out of this little tiny hole right here. I'm guessing that's around 1/8 of an inch. Let me grab a 1/8" Allen and see what it says. And it'll fit through there. So yeah, it's a hair bit smaller than 1/8 of an inch. So if my 390 probably be lucky to make 400 horse at the crank, but at 400 horse, requirements around 30 to 35 gallons per hour. So at least a half a gallon a minute at 5.5 psi. And we've got a hole here that is less than 1/8 of an inch. I'm guessing, I'd have to do the calculations on that, but I'm guessing that's around 25 to 30 ounces of fuel per minute, which would be about half of what what the requirement would be for wide open throttle. So that thing would be, this thing would be absolutely worthless for me, and really be pretty much worthless for anything that was, you know, bigger than maybe like a 2-liter that was stock. So you know, it's pretty much garbage for anything else. So I don't think I need to go over anything else that's going to kind of look at quality of this thing, but that kind of ends it right there for me. That you know, this hole should be at least twice that size right there, at least 1/4 of an inch through there to get enough fuel for an engine that produced 400 horse. So I guess I can make this nice and short and just leave it at that. I don't think there's anything else to cover on this. You know, it is a decent piece of aluminum that they used, and overall it looks like it'd probably work okay, except for that problem right there. So if you wanted a fuel pressure regulator for your stock Honda with a 4-cylinder, this would work fine, but not for us V8 guys. It's not going to work, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to leave it at that and just wrap it up. That didn't take very long. So appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you have a blessed day.